So this public health presentation is going to be on smoking by Dylan Riddle. The main public health problem that exists within society for smoking is that nearly 80% of the world's 1 billion smokers live into low middle income countries, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist within the United States. Tobacco is currently killing and really affects up to half of its users. Tobacco epidemic is one of the biggest public health threats in the world. Um, Tobacco is killing right around 6 million people each year. More than 5 million of these deaths are from the result of direct tobacco use, while more than 600,000 are due to secondhand smoke. This is happening because smoking is simply it's legal and it's allowed to be done, and it's just a trend that has caught on through the public. Smoking is really leading to coughs, colds, wheezing, and asthma, and it can also lead to more fatal diseases. And smoking really started back in the day as a popularity aspect. You'd see your stars and actors all smoking, and a lot of people wanted to follow their lead. The disease is occurring everywhere, mainly because it's legal. I mean, it occurs in the low income countries and it occurs in the high income countries. Um, some more, some less. It continues to affect the public health of the overall world today because it's such a major cause of disease and death almost. And you can see in the graph below how much smoking has gone down in the United States, but it's still a major problem from back from the 1960s to today. It's still a major problem. So um, everyone is at risk for smoking because it's accessible and all you have to do in California is be 21 and you can get tobacco products. Um, 18% of grown adults are smoking in America, which estimates to about 42.1 million people. You can look on the right. I mean, it's just such a preventable disease, and it's kind of ridiculous that it continues to be such a major cause of death. The less education has led to more smoking, and lower income also follows the same path. Kind of just a general category for who smokes, and you're more likely to smoke with less education and lower income. It's a really major future risk for the community because it just will affect the younger generation because they'll see us doing it. And it's a major risk because it will lead to lung cancer, which can lead to death. It's the main cause of cancer deaths within the world today. A few strategies that could solve the problem is one of them is to stop the younger generation because as soon as they stop smoking, then it won't be followed. Every day, about 3,200 youth under 18 smoke their first cigarette. So we're not doing a good job so far. So we need to make adults stop so kids don't follow by, affordable smoking treatments for adults will help. And I mean, you see on the TVs today all the commercials to stop the younger generation from smoking and all of that. Another strategy is to raise tobacco prices and do the same with the taxes on them because that'll help and make people not want to purchase these um, tobacco products. And that's currently happening today, but I believe it does need to be more. A cultural example of this is in Canada, prices are so high that no one wants to buy the products. Alcohol and cigarettes are getting another increase released in 2017. I mean, currently today, a pack of cigarettes in Canada is right around $21. So no one's going to want to keep up that pace of smoking if they have to pay that much every time they need a pack of cigarettes. Um, a historical example since the 1960s went down to smoking in America has really went down, but it's still a major problem, and it's went down through media and sources, but public sources that just show how bad smoking is. But it's still a major. Uh, so past research and literature just says how much we need to stop the younger generation from getting the urges to smoke, and we need to really set an example as adults that to show them how dangerous it is and to make it really less appealing and less attractive for the younger generation. So my personal opinion is very much follows that same line, is that we need to really put an emphasis on making sure the younger generation understands the dangers of smoking and understand how it can lead to lung cancer and understand how it can lead to death and how it can lead to all these different diseases. So we really need to lead by example. And I think one day we should completely make tobacco products illegal so that no one will want to use them or no one will want to go near them because it's against the law. Yeah, you'll still have your occasional misfits who will want to use them and stuff, but it'll help in bringing down the numbers of smokers today.